Hello friends, myself Praveen Dhave. Today we are going to discuss HVDC and HVAC MCQ based question which are asked in a different examinations and different universities examinations. So let's see. So first question is hierarchical level of transmission and distribution network are. So generally back to bone or main transmission network, sub-transmission network, distribution network. So all of the above. Next one is the break-even distance in HVDC system is more than 800 kilometers. So from this distance, basically, your HVDC transmission line is more economical. Right? So when your HVDC transmission line cross 800 kilometers, then if you compare HVDC and HVAC system, in that case, it is clearly observed that your HVDC system is more economical. So answer is more than 800 kilometer. Question number third, application of HVDC transmission line are long distance bulk power transmission, underground and underwater cables, asynchronous interconnection of AC systems, and D is all of the above. So the answer is all of the above because all these three are the application of HVDC systems. It is used for the long distance also, it is used underground and underwater cables, and it is also used to connect to asynchronous interconnections of AC system. Next question is for forward power flow, converter 1 act as a rectifier and converter 2 act as a inverter in HVDC system. Next one, for stable operations, the UDID characteristics of rectifier and inverter should intersect at a definite point, which is known as operating point. Sixth question, for normal operation or for normal operating mode, the operating point lies on constant current characteristics, that is nothing but CC of rectifier, and natural voltage characteristics, that is nothing but NVC of inverter. So both answers are correct, so both A and B. A homopolar HVDC transmission system has two pole of same polarity and earth return, right? uh, Eighth one is a multi-terminal HVDC system has three terminal also and three or more terminal also. Multi-terminal in the sense where two or more than two converter stations are connected to each other. Next question is a monopolar HVDC transmission system has one pole and earth return, right? A bipolar HVDC transmission system has two pole of different polarity. So what is the difference between monopolar and bipolar? Here we having the only one pole and here we have the two pole. Now 11th question, for alpha less than 90 degree the average DC power P is positive. For alpha greater than 90 degree the average power P is negative. The basis types of fault that occurs in converter is commutation failures in inverters, short circuit in converter station, malfunction of valves and controllers. So all of these, right? So in a converter stations, all this fault is occur like commutation failures, short circuit, then malfunctions of the valves and controllers. All this fault is occurred. So the answer is D. Next one is types of MTDC systems are. So parallel, mesh, radial, right? These are the different types of MTDC systems. Parallel, mesh, radial. So generally series and parallel, they are the two types of MTDC systems, and under that they are classified like mesh, radial. Now next question. For reverse power flow, converter 1 act as an inverter and converter 2 act as a rectifiers. Means opposite to as per our conventional HVDC system. Next question. Which among these are the major component of HVDC converter stations? So converter walls, converter transformer, smoothing reactors. So all of these, right? These all are the main component of HVDC converter stations. Converter wall is very important. Converter transformer is also important, and smoothing reactor is also very important. It is very helpful to reduce the noise and remove the harmonics also. Which is the regional load dispatch center for the western region of national grid? So that is nothing but Mumbai. What are the type of insulation is preferred for DC smoothing reactors? That is nothing but oil. A typical, which of the following transmission line have more initial cost? Overhead transmission line, underground, both almost have the same initial cost, none of the above. So underground transmission lines have more initial cost, right? But if you compare both overhead and underground, it is observed that an overhead transmission line is more costly, but initial cost of underground transmission line is more. The distribution network consists of AC voltages, that is 33 kV and 11 kV. Next, out of the following system of distributions, which system offer the best economy? So direct current system. What are the advantage of DC transmission system over AC transmission systems? So DC system is economical. There is a no skin effect in DC system. Corona limits are highest for the DC circuits as compared to AC circuits. So the answer is all these three are correct. So all of the above. Now 23rd question. A typical HVDC converter stations include tuned AC and DC filters, DC smoothing filters, or we can say that DC smoothing reactors, and 12 pulse converters. So all these components are present. So all of them. Now next, the specifications of Chandrapur Padge HVDC substations are. So distances between Chandrapur to Padge is 830 kilometers, so it is correct. 500 kV bipolar voltage, it is also correct. Power carrying capacity 1500 megawatt power, so it is also correct. So all of the above. For proper insulation coordination, withstand level of equipment is more than withstand level of such arrestor. Next one is, what are the limitation of HVDC transmission system? So it is used only for the point to point transmissions. Cost of HVDC terminal substation is very high, right? HVDC substation require additional harmonic filter and shunt capacitor. So all these three are correct. So all of the above. In a bipolar system, earth electrode located about 5 km to 25 kilometers away from the terminals, bipolar system. In a monopolar system, the pole is normally negative with respect to the earth. Back-to-back HVDC coupling system provide asynchronous ties between two AC network, improve stability. Next, rapid power exchange. So all of the above. Initial cost of terminal substation is more in HVDC transmission, right, as compared to HVDC system. Always remember, initial cost of terminal substations is more in HVDC transmission. For distance less than break-even distance, AC transmission is more economical than DC transmission. The meaning of that, if the distance is less than 800 kilometer, then AC transmission line is economical. If distance is more than 800 kilometer, then DC transmission is economical. Grates bridge is also known as a both. Both means current source converters and line commutated converter. 33rd questions. Initial cost of terminal substation is less in EHVAC transmission. VDCOL stands for voltage depend current order limit. Right? It is basically used to limit your current order so that your HVDC system operate a smooth way. Misfire occur due to required gate pulse is missing. For distance greater than break-even distance, DC transmission more economical than AC transmissions. Now 37 question, the factors that must be considered in designing a protection systems are selectivity, sensitivity and reliability. All these properties we have to consider. So the answer is D, all of the above. Pole differential protection is used to detect ground fault. Which are the basic firing scheme in HVDC projects? Individual phase control, equidistance pulse control, both A and B. So answer is both A and B. What are the types of overvoltage? Switching overvoltage, temporary overvoltage, stiff front overvoltage. So answer is all of the above. The overvoltages in converter stations are caused by disturbance originating on the AC side, disturbance originating on the DC side, internal fault in the converter. So all these three are the responsible for the overvoltages. So the answer is all of the above. Now next, fault due to malfunction of valves and controllers are classified into quenching, arc through, misfire. So all of the above. So answer is all of the above. Main objective of control system for HVDC system include to ensure safe values of AC and DC quantities, to control frequency of connected AC system at each terminal, to permit desirable mode of operation. So answer is all of the above. These are the main objectives. All these three are the main objective of control of HVDC system. 44, for alpha is equal to 90 degree, the average power per cycle is 0. What are the types of DC links? That is nothing but monopolar, bipolar, homopolar and also tripolar. But here not they are mentioned. So you can write down here answer is all of the above. Now 46th question, a smoothing reactor is used to smoothing the ripple in a direct current and prevent the consequent commutation failure in the inverter. So this both function is done by the smoothing reactors. Also smoothing reactor is also act as a buzzer whenever any fault is occur. In that case it give the idea to the your substations. What are the types of AC filters in HVDC? So active filter, tune filter, damp filter. So answer is all of the above. What are the types of passive filters in HVDC? That is nothing but high Q filter, that is called tuned. Another is low Q filter, that is damp. So these both A and B are the answer for this particular questions. 49, skin effect is absent in HVDC. Chandrapur back-to-back HVDC stations connect western and southern region in India, right? Because Chandrapur, if you see, it is comes in under western regions, right? And Mumbai, that is comes under southern regions, near about southern regions. So the answer is western and southern. High voltage HVDC transmission is mainly used for bulk power transmission over longer distance. 52, bulk power transmission over long HVDC lines are preferred on account of minimum power losses. 53 question, in which type of HVDC system two poles are of same polarity and earth as a return path, that is called homopolar. Which of the following is not the part of bipolar HVDC system? Smoothing reactor, converter transformer, filters. So answer is none of the above. because the smoothing reactors, converter, a transformer and filters, this is a part of the converter stations, right? The HVDC transmission line is classified on the basis of both A and B, that is nothing but poles and earth system. The function of the converter in HVDC line is to convert AC to DC and DC to AC, right? So either of the above. A two conductor in homopolar HVDC systems, a positive polarity, negative polarity, same polarity. So any of the above. Answer is any of the above. The voltage between two poles in bipolar HVDC system is 2 times to that of the pole to the earth voltage. So answer is 2 pole. In which type of HVDC system only one pole is used? So in monopolar, right? Only one pole is used, means only one conductor we are going to use there. The rating of monopolar HVDC system is half, that is nothing but 1 by 2 to that of bipolar HVDC system. Next, the insulated line between HVDC substations and earth electrode is known as earth electrode line. The transmission capacity is directly proportional to V square, where V is the operating voltage. The transmission line voltage above 750 kV is known as ultra high voltage. So this question is also important from the extra high voltage AC systems. Now next question is, the switching over voltages on HVDC line is due to fault interruption, reclosing, a sudden load removal. So any of the above, right? So due to any of this reason, your over voltage may be occur in HVDC line. What are the factors to be considered for planning HVDC transmission? Cost, technical performance, reliability. So all these three parameters are very important while considering a planning for HVDC transmission. So answer is D, all of the above. Next one is, how power is reversed in a HVDC link? So reversal of DC voltage, that is happening, so we can reverse the power of HVDC link. Transmission voltage in the range of 230 kV to 760 kV are known as extra high voltage. The first HVDC link in India is Rihan to Delhi. High voltage DC transmission requires filter for voltage harmonics on both AC side and DC side. Right? Means suppose you want to eliminate the harmonics from AC side also, from DC side also in HVDC transmission line. In that case, we have to provide the filters at both the sides. In HVDC system, the AC harmonics which gets effectively eliminated with 12 pulse bridge converters are, that is nothing but 5th and 7th harmonics. So harmonic is nothing but it is the integral of fundamental multiple of your respective harmonics. Now 71, by which of the following system electrical power may be transmitted? So that is nothing but overhead and underground, so both way. So answer is both A and B. Most of the high voltage transmission lines in India are overhead, right? If you see outside, you observe that most of the power is transmitted through the transmission line, that is the overhead transmission line. Skin effect in DC transmission line is 0. HVDC stands for high voltage direct current, very simple. Now 75th, a 12 pulse converter unit consists of how many 6 pulse bridges? So 2. Answer is 2. A DC current through a HVDC link can be changed by changing the any of all these things, like turns ratio of the converter transformer, firing angle of rectifier, extinction angle of rectifier. So answer is all of the above. If AC voltage decreases slightly, then rectifier operate at minimum alpha control. Now 78th question, the major component of HVDC transmission system is converter station. This is the major components. These are the present converter, transformer, smoothing reactor, DC filters are present, but the major component, we can say the major part of the HVDC transmission is converter station. Now next, DC filters are used for filtering the DC harmonics. The smoothing reactor is connected before DC filter. Next, the smoothing reactor is connected in a series with the converter, very important. Huh? It is connected in series with the converter. The smoothing reactor reduces the possibility of commutation failure. Chandrapur to Padghe HVDC link has a distance 830 kilometers. That's why we go for the HVDC transmission line, because the distance is more than 800 kilometers. Main objective of control system for HVDC system is to control DC quantities, to ensure minimum losses in converter stations, to ensure minimum consumption of reactive powers. So due to these all three reasons, right, or we can say that these are the main three objectives, right? So answer is all of the above. In a normal mode of operation of HVDC stations, operating point lies on a constant current characteristics of rectifier and natural voltage of characteristics of inverters. Very important question. Next, back to back HVDC system is used to improve the system stability, interconnect the adjacent AC network, to provide the asynchronous ties. Asynchronous ties means, suppose one system is operating at 50 hertz and another system is operating at 60 hertz, and I want to connect these two systems. So in that in HVDC system, it is possible to connect these two asynchronous systems. So so all of the above is the answer, because it is possible with back-to-back HVDC system. Limitation of HVDC transmission system is only point-to-point transmission. Cost of HVDC terminal substation is very high. Require additional harmonic filter and shunt capacitor. So answer is all of the above. Now the 88th application of HVDC transmission system are frequency conversion, long distance high power transmission, interconnecting 3 or more AC networks. So answer is all of the above. Now next, converter transformer in HVDC system is connected between converter wall and AC bus. 19th question, for distance less than 750 km, which transmission system is more economical? So in that case, it is AC transmission, because if the distance is less, then we go for the AC transmission. If the distance is more than 800 km, then we go for HVDC transmission system. Now 91 questions, cost of the right of way is more in a AC transmission. Corona effect is present in both A and B, means HVDC link also and HVDC links. Corona effect means when the your descriptive a critical descriptive voltage is more than 273 volt, right, kV volt, then in that case this effect is occurs. So the answer is this corona effect is occur in both the cases. The rating of bipolar HVDC system is 2 to that, answer is 2 to that of monopolar HVDC system. The sources of harmonics are transformer, rotating machines, converter along with its control device. So answer is D, all of the above. Commutation failure is a fault of inverter, right? Commutation failure is a common fault of inverters, right? So basically commutation failure is nothing but when your thyristors are not fired within the definite time period. In that case, it occurs. Which of the following option is the back-to-back HVDC link in India? So all of the above, because Vindhyachal back to back, Chandrapur is also back to back, and Vizag is also back to back. Now 97th question, the rating of and distance of Chandrapur to Padghe substation is 500 kV, it is right. Power transmission is 1500 megawatt and distance is 830 kilometers. So answer is this, all of the above. Control system in HVDC system is costly than HVAC transmission, right? because in a HVDC system we are using a special converter stations. So due to that, control strategy which are implemented in HVDC transmission system is costly. So now 99th VSC term is a HVDC stands for voltage source converter. Uh, now last question, CSC means, CSC term in HVDC stands for current source converter. So these are the total 100 questions which are very important from the point of view of different examination, different point of competitive examinations. So this is my page, YouTube page. You can subscribe so that you can get the latest notifications. So thank you very much.